talking opponent.
What are you talking about?
You didn't see? Check it out.
Are you kidding me with this? That's interesting coming from that dude.
You want the smoke? You gotta shut this dude up, MP.
Dang, Xander. It seems like he struck more of a nerve with you than me. Look, we win tonight, and this all becomes yesterday's news.
That's true. Or drop your season high on him and sticks to him forever.
I wish I got him to play against you back in the day, man. You got pride.
You got next. Give him what he got coming to him, MP.
All right, man. I mean, you gonna get this dude embarrassed tonight, but hey, you want the problems? I'll give them to him.
About game time, same time.
Looking good, my guy.
How's it going, MP?
Shaking MP.
With a 2-3 record, that's gonna be 2-4. You're talking trash,
After
okay?
MP.
Yeah, okay.
I see you out there doing work.
Grimes.
Come around.
That's all day, MP. We always be ready. Get it!
Shot. Ah, shit, that's snap. Yeah. Yes. Give me a sec. I have some trip that I can do. Yeah.
Nice bucket, MP. That's right, how you doing? It's raining. No. Take that, baby.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Okay. That's a shot.
Hit that. Hey, come on. We up on him. You had enough? I see him. It's not even a game anymore.
Ah.
One more. Keep taking that. Let's go.
shooting that beat.
Hey, yo, right here.
Ah, shit.
Come on, bro. That was me.
What?
That's the win. It's the win.
Taking too long, man. Come on. That's a... Come on, you fucking... Oh, you're taking too long to pass me the ball. Come on, man.
Hope you brought your umbrella. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. That slipped out of my hand. Nice. Breathe. Way to snatch it up,
When I want you guys to do shit, you guys don't do it the way I want to. Come on, man.
Yes. Easy work. Yeah, this time is mine now. Let's get y'all.
Ryan, they might do you dirty. The fuck? Why would you keep doing shit?
Just like that.
Come around.
Dude.
Yes. Crunch time, baby.
About game time, bring the pain time.
Oh, it's a cookie.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And it's Augment in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Quentin Grimes out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves a challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said. Potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Ball up top. Guarded by Robinson. Ball with a wide open look. Rebound, Milwaukee. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Charlotte again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A 3 from MP. Bridges with the board. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
MP deciding where to go with it. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bridges finds ball. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And here is ball, following the three-pointer by Antetokounmpo. Grimes passes to Robinson.
Come on, that's late, Grimes.
On the wing, Miller. Inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Charlotte. Kick out to Giannis. Bridges with the steal. Knipple with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Robinson. He's coming off an excellent season. 20 assists and almost 3 steals. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
That's tipped.
Oh, my bad.
Kuzma against Miller. As to Ogman. Bridges outside.
It's going to be hard for me to get some shots.
Kuzma against Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one misses. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Grimes, covered by Miller. And And a wide open look for MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Ball against MP. Hefty move. Ball dishes to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. A shot. And the Hornets miss again. Bucks leading by 4. Kuzma with it. Defended by Knippel. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep 3. Knippel with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here is Miller. No scoring in this one. Ball from long range. Takes a 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Here's Turner. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
And how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
Now here's Bridges, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Shot from free throw range, rebounded by the Bucks, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conferences and have-nots.
Here's Ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP passes to Giannis. A 3 from MP. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to Knippel. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Anthony's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Rollins subbed in for Robinson. Charlotte also making some changes. Bobo's checked in, and it's Trey Mann in for Knippel. Hornets trail by 3. Ball with it. 33 points last game. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Trent. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight.
Giannis doing his best Kyrie impression. Man, that was something.
Charlotte's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Ball's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte.
Gets 1 to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Giannis. The wide open look here for Anthony. Offline with his 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Greg, you talked about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
first one falls. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Smith checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That one drops. He ties it up. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes
They're not having me running the second minute.
Some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Well, Trent Jr. certainly isn't relied upon for passing, but he's not a selfish player by any means.
Ball, the bounce pass.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Anthony, defended by Mann. Anthony taking his time here. Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Come on,
And a
Smith.
long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Pass to Rollins. Outside Portis. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Mobo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Anthony with the screen on Ball. Into the lane. There's the triple. Ogden pulls it in. Charlotte in the lead.
Bad shot.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Anthony, the pass to Rollins. Now, here's Portis. Smith outside. Trent outside. Good on the triple.
Much more than serviceable from deep. He got to be tighter on Trent.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Miller with a screen on Portis. Mobo can't hit. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets. It was a loss to Cleveland. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Ball against Rollins. Now Ball. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
They've got Portis and B out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Sims in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He had 39 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bellamy checked in for the Bucks. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bridges checks in.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's Bridges. A rebound by the Bucks. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of the two-game road trip for them. That's going to be over in bed. Not watching for the line that time. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in.
No way this is combat. You hurt yourself?
Here's Salon. Still scoreless. Pass to man. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Milwaukee. Anthony on the wing, from past the arc, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Mann. 9 points last game. From outside the arc. That shot is on. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Stolen away. Pass to Mann. Here's Mobo. Defended by Trent. Trent against Bridges. 5 to shoot. Charlotte no good that time either. And here's MV. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Anthony finds Robinson. There's the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Mann. 7 points in the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Giannis kicks to Anthony. Back to Giannis. Oh, big time move by Giannis out of the combo.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Back to Mann. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Miller. Trying to end the drought. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
A timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Rollins checked in for Cole Anthony. Miller against Rollins. Back to Bridges. Pass to Mobo. In the corner, Knueppel with it. 4 on the clock. Here's Miller. Takes the 3. And it's MV with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now, man, after the missed three from Bobby Portis. Miller against Trent. Pass to Mobo. Here's Knipple. And again, the Hornets missing. Milwaukee leading by 14. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And the Bucks with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And Kyle Kuzma subbed in for Trent. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Ball's checked in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Turner the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Turner's got 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Back to ball. They need this. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10 to climb out of the hole.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Robinson passes to Rollins. Three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Knipple. Ball kicks to Miller. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, he's really on. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Down low. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Robinson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Pass to Miller. Sinks that one from the post.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Giannis a screen on Ball. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Bucks number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
And the Hornets making a change here. Swan's checked in. Bridges kicks to Miller. On the wing, Mann. It's good from long range. Mann's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Grimes.
Come on, Grimes.
They match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Grimes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, Mann. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
It's Grimes on the wing. And to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And stolen by MP. Kuzma kicks to Robinson. To the middle. Pass to Grimes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Grimes has got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Mann. Again, the Hornets score.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Porter is checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 14. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Stolen. Fast break now for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And a wide open look for Porter. That one's good from the corner. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Ball up top. Guarded by Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's a screen by Porter. Outside Turner. Fires the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Over to the wing. There's Ball with the three. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personality.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
There's Ball with the three. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Miller inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Shots good by Miller.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And the first half is now in the books. Bucks lead by 13. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're up because they're dominating on the glass, looking like that team wants it more.
Yeah, they're in a great spot, and if they can sustain the effort, they're going to be great, and I think they will.
Looking like the team that wants it more.
Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries.
Devastating to the offense to lose such a primary scorer such as myself. And Tatum, of course. He challenges the defense from all 3 levels, like I did. He draws attention away from his teammates, like I did. Now those teammates have to go do it on their own. Can you do it, Kenny?
Yes, and I did. I love the challenge, big fella.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Bye.
Setting the floor for the Hornets.
Bye.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing.
Give me my
Knipple out there with Bridges. And it's Augman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Knipple. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Grimes are doing too much.
Robinson. From the arc.
I'm not shooting any threes.
Hornets trail by 13.
I'm not getting any.
Pass to Knipple. Outside Ball. Lock at 6. In the corner, Knipple with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Right now, let's take him over here.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys?
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Alan, thank you very much for the report.
I got to that kid.
He's just plain broken down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play off contact.
And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. So people have called him an old soul.
Nice rebound, and he doesn't hesitate to go right back up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 6. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. They get the rebound, and Ball stays with it.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important to this team.
And Turner kicks to MP. A 3-ball. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Here's Ball.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
It's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball dishes to Miller. Pass to Knipple. There's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. And it's NB with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Grimes has it in the corner.
The fuck is that, yo?
Stripped away.
Exactly.
And here is Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2.
Because I'm calling for a play.
17 now.
And you pass
And
the
an important
fucking
part
ball.
of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Robinson, a screen on Bridges. Back to Robinson. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he's got 20 on your head.
Here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Outside, Ball. to end the run. Bridges with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Ball.
Bullshit.
From
What kind of
three-point land.
slow-ass jump,
Ball's
man?
got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Pass to Kuzma. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Back to Kuzma. MP sets the screen for Kuzma. Here's Grimes, covered by Miller. Three-pointer. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point
Oh, Grande, you need to this game at 73. They need to be a consistent
Now,
score.
here is Miller. He's guarded by Grimes. Count that one.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Ball against MP. And the cut by Robinson.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Now, here is Miller. He has 6. Takes a step back. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 29 in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Milwaukee leading by 18. Now, here is Robinson. And he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for Quentin Grimes. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bobo's checked in. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Down low. It's deflected. It's thrown by to Kumbo. MP finds Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Anthony on the wing. Hornets with the rebound. Augman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Ball. Over MP. Ball, no good. Milwaukee leading by 18. Here's Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside, Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Milwaukee's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Mobo with the rebound. Hornets trail by 18. Miller kicks the ball. Here's Mobo. Onto the Kumbo defending. Baseline try. Yep, that one goes. And it's 8 points from Brandon Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability to come in mid-range.
And Giannis throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here is Miller. 8 points for him. 5 on the clock. There's the screen. Here's Knipple. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Giannis. Right side, Portis. Three-pointer. Hornets with the rebound. And here's Miller. Inside. Deflects the pass. Anthony with it. Trent outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ball against Giannis. Charlotte no good that time either. Bucks leading by 18. 1:43 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Portis in the post, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Portis has got 9.
Well, Portis is a talented scorer, especially in close where he can really make you pay.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Change here. Smith is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Swan's checked in, and it's Green in for Miller. Now, man, he's got 15. Pass to Knippel. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a sparky. He can be a scorer or he can run the offense. Cole's versatility is vital for this team.
And that one misses. And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. And the second free throw, good. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Here's man, covered by Rollins. Knippel with it. He's got 9, and it's good for 2. Knippel's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Portis sends the pick for Trent. Puts up a 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Mobo. And no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Anthony. Smith is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Robinson, and it's Trent in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Damn, I got 3.
Hornets trail by 13. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Man finds Miller. Over Anthony. Miller, no up.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Miller following the basket by MP. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Miller outside. The shot misses.
And he's got a paint score. That one almost dropped.
Robinson kicks to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Anthony, the pass to Robinson.
Oh, pass up. No.
Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh,
Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 17.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Here's Mobo. Miller surveying the floor. There's a screen. Tries it from 9. And too long on the shot.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Out to Anthony. Outside Robinson. Connects, the jumper drops. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Smith, and Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. Giannis a screen on Miller. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Man, and that's on bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now, here's Bridges. To the inside. Here's Mobo. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Robinson for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Robinson Robinson's got 39.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
Demand. Pass to Mobo. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Man passes to Bridges. Over Trent. Bridges shot. Good.
Hey, that's the goal. Generate high percentage looks.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to MP. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 45 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Man with it. MP's there. Man gets the bucket. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And here's MP for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Man with it, guarded by Robinson. Here's Bridges. Buries it down low. And that's 10 points for Miles Bridges.
An under-control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And the Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in. Knipples checked in for Sharp. Ball comes in for Trey Mann.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass the ball. A 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Giannis a screen on ball. And to Antetokounmpo. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Ball, the pass to Ogden. Now, here is Miller. Ball from long range. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Miller outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ogden's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bridges with some nice defense. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked.
Off the rafters, he brings it in!
Are you kidding me?
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Back to ball. For three. Rebound by Smith. Here's MP with plenty of space. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Poke loose. Porter with the steal. Pass to MP. Here's the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Porter against Miller. Outside ball. Out to the right wing. Now Knipple. Shot clock at 3. And here's Miller outside. Rebound Milwaukee. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Knipple. To the middle. Here's Augman from downtown. It's rebounded by Portis.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Robinson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the shot is good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Knipple with the bucket.
Good to see Ball dishing it out there, especially to one of his perimeter shooters.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Here's the lob to the hoop. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass the ball. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win. It also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Earlier in the day, you were described by one of your opponents as not a problem, and you put up a season high against it. Anything you want to add?
You know, Dom, my moms used to always tell me, actions speak louder than words. Now, I like to talk, but that only goes so far. Tonight, I'll let that whooping I gave him do the talking for me.
Sounds good, AP.
I appreciate you.
Back to you, Ken.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long.
Oh, swag. Somebody not that about the ankle and broke. Damn. 1-7. Damn. Oh, it's Boston's team. Oh, he's injured. He's recovering. I look at these two, there's no way. And him. 9 points. Wait, the other thing is that is 9 points. 15. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys when I see you.